Before we can delve deeper into the exact benefits that the Employment Standards Act provides, it's important that we understand two key concepts about the Act. The first one is that it establishes minimum standards that an employer must provide, the absolute bare minimum. Now, many employers choose to provide their employees with more than this law requires. For example, under the law, employers are only required to pay their staff a minimum wage of $14 per hour. But many employers choose to pay their employees more than that. Another example, under the Act, employers are not required to pay employees for breaks, or even provide those 15-minute coffee breaks that we all love so much. But many employers do pay their employees for breaks and provide breaks as coffee breaks, 2 15-minute breaks, in addition to the 30-minute meal period. So those are things that employers do not have to do, but many do, and therefore they might seem commonplace even though they are not actually required by law. The second concept that we have to keep in mind is that under no circumstances can a contract be created, or can two parties enter into an agreement that provides a lesser benefit than the ESA would provide. Now, this is trickier to understand. So let's use an example. Let's say a student is desperate for work because they just need to earn money to pay their tuition. They find a job that's available, but the employer says, due to tough times, I can only afford to pay you $12 an hour. The student doesn't care. All they want is a few hours to earn some cash. So the student says, fine. The employer says, okay, if you agree, you must sign this contract. Both parties agree, and we sign it, and it's written down. The employee agrees, everybody's happy, except it's still against the law. In this position, the employer is always in a position of power. The employer is the party in this agreement that holds the upper hand over the employee. So the law actually protects employees by making it illegal for an employer to offer a lesser benefit than the ESA provides, even if the employee agrees and signs a contract to that effect.